space is open to us now. We go into space.
I've been holding my action. It's time to go.
We're
live.
And thanks for coming, guys. So if you're even, that was a great game, Steve.
Yeah, great game.
That was an
Thanks for
awesome game.
coming. We'll see you later.
Thanks
No. We're really late. Sorry
Yeah.
about that if anybody's actually here. And but you know, we're playing for a little bit anyway. Might be a short game, but so let's get started. You know what?
What characters do we have?
Well, before I do that, let me switch it over to this screen right here with Thuar and Anya and Timmy and Guthix and Ren and Kegel.
Did you
and
roll
we have
the
a
vibe?
vibe of 22. Woohoo! So much lower than last couple times, I think. Were we getting some high vibes before?
Yeah.
So
Those
last time with
those vibes were high.
Yeah, last time with these characters, you guys were of course on Space Whale. You had made a deal with GG to go to this luxury space liner Space Whale where they were having this big party and they were displaying lots of art in the Baron Stahl's collection. He's kind of this evil robot guy that used to be human. You took on aliases and snuck into this party and had some fun adventures, which you can go back and see those. See those if you want. We have many VODs. The Space Whale arc. I should separate them into like arcs. But anyway, those characters succeeded in their heist. They have gotten the artifact that GG wanted them to, and they went to kind of lay low with Derek Starchaser. He has kind of taken them to some little world, kind of out in the outer rim.
The outer rim.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, no, not the outer.
God, there's a lot of fucking sand here. God damn it.
No, yeah. Every planet is just some shithole desert with nothing, right? So these characters, they were laying low for a while, and they decided that they needed to maybe purchase some gear with the gains gotten by Ren and Guthix, and some drug dealing and some other things. And so
they were mad games too.
Yeah, they've got some money. You guys have already gotten most of your stuff. So, Harro, you wanted to know about some grenades.
Yeah.
So there are let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you go to this kind of little shithole place, Derek takes you to this kind of this weapon shop. It's, you know, it's got what it's got. There are 5 types of grenades available. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to describe them to you with game terms so that you know exactly what they do, because we're not gonna role play all this stuff. We'll just we're gonna kind of skip through it as quickly as we can. So yeah, eat something or take some insulin or whatever you gotta do. Don't die.
Yeah. If I
So
gurgle, you'll know.
yeah, no gurgling. So we have flash grenades. So so first of all grenades can be thrown accurately up to 60 feet. Uh, they're approximately 1 inch by 2 inch. They do require two hands because you're required to pull a pin, release a button, and throw, essentially. Kind of like a regular grenade, but
Gotcha.
high tech. So the first kind is flash grenades. Flash grenade has a radius of 30 feet. Anyone who is in that radius, who is looking in the direction of the grenade, must make a save versus spell or be blinded for 1 round.
Okay.
Then we have sonic grenade. Sonic grenade has a radius of 10 feet, and it is a directed like concussive force, so it's like a supersonic sound grenade. Um,
Gotcha.
it's pretty beast. Uh, Save versus paralysis. If you fail, it is 5d6 damage, and assuming that you survive that, you're paralyzed for 1 turn. So it's
Okay.
pretty beastly. Now the other thing about a sonic grenade, because it is kind
Are,
of a
have you added like all of these to a chart, by the way? Because
I have not. I
okay,
unfortunately I don't. I have them written down, but I have not actually
I can put
added
them
them
into
to.
a thing. I
Yeah.
just don't want to. If I put full explanations right by the items on my character sheet, I'll fill up all the space.
No, no, and I am gonna put these in a chart. I'm just kind of
Okay, cool.
describing them for. That's why I'm describing them, because I don't have a thing to like to show you.
Perfect. And obviously this is the premiere, so
Yeah, yeah. I could like take a picture with my phone and then send them to the chat, or like
yeah. I
send them
mean,
to the
after the
Discord.
after the game,
If you can read my writing, at least. Um,
I'm sure it can.
but yeah, I mean, it's better than yours, I think. Anyway, just
Oh
barely.
yeah.
So yeah, so that's well, what the other thing about the sonic grenades is that because they are concussive in nature, they actually damage like everything. So it's like not just like the people in the area. In fact, with one of them, if you were able to like kind of like wedge it into a door or something like that, it's possible that you could like blow the thing.
Yeah, or like break glass.
But like definitely break glass, like for sure. But like break objects, depending. The third kind is nerve. So the nerve has a radius of 30 feet. It releases essentially a gas. The save versus breath weapon. Failing a save is 1d4 damage and paralysis for 6 turns. So,
That's insane.
yeah. Um, the thing about the nerve is that it's not just effective on breathe, it only has to touch your skin. So clothing and armor, like standard clothing and armor, don't help you at all. However, if you are wearing some sort of a pressurized suit, obviously you're unaffected because it cannot touch you. The fourth kind is radiation. It also has a radius of 30 feet. Save versus death ray. A failed save, you receive 6d6 damage.
Oh my god.
Um, Obviously and the radiation does not affect objects. Uh, it only it mostly affects like
Yeah.
organic creatures, that sort of thing. And then the final type that they have here, and I'm not saying that there's not more grenade types than this, but this is just what this one place
This is what they
has.
have here.
Yes, the tangle grenade. 10-foot radius, save versus wands. Failed is 1d4 damage, and you're entangled in a web of microfilaments. The microfilaments are as such that if you are in the web, every round of struggle is an additional 1d4 damage, and the web cannot be broken out of by, like, obviously not by struggling, or at least not by a normal person. Maybe if you're in like a power suit or something, but it can't be cut by regular weapons. To destroy the web, you'd have to use energy weapons, acid, or magic weapons will also work. Some things like that. And the web, for each person to get out, the web must take somewhere between for 3d6 damage. So 3 to 18 damage, depending
Gotcha.
on the person stuck in the web in order to break free of the web. So those are what they have. The flash grenades are 400. Everything else is 800, at least the price that this guy's got listed. But they tell you that they only have limited stock of each. So they don't have that much of each one.
Gotcha. Then
Or
my answer here
Amazon
is
is
simple.
like, ugh.
How much is everything?
Let's
I'll take it all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Steve, before you figure that out, real quick,
Let me pop up how much money we got here. All right, perfect.
312,920
Yep.
minus what we've
And
already
point
spent.
one, apparently, according to. Oh, that's
Yeah.
the copper I have.
Oh,
Minus a few things, minus a few things that we've spent. But Steve, I just realized I looked at my inventory, and Gigi gave Anya light mail. Is Gigi gonna want that back, or did she give that to her? Because if she gave that to her, then I don't have to buy it.
Yeah, well, you don't know. You're
No,
assuming.
I kind of think we had this conversation, and I can't
Oh.
remember what the conversation was.
Well, then if we already had the conversation, I'll trust you. If we already had the conversation, then it's yours. Yeah.
I'm
The
pretty
stuff
sure
that-
Gigi just gave us a bunch of stuff for free.
Yeah, the stuff that she gave you.
Yeah, like I think she equipped us, and I couldn't remember
Yeah.
whether she said
She did equip you, but
She's
yeah.
rich as shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I don't have to buy light mail because she's already got light mail.
And
And
can
then-
Gigi give me a light brown?
Light brown.
Light brown, yeah.
Light brown.
Hell.
So just to give you guys an idea, and this is not with what, because Jason Kegel still hasn't decided what she wants. So 2,400 plus.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
2,500, 2,160, 60,000. So far, we have spent 85,060.
Okay.
Oh, we got plenty left.
So-
is there
Plenty enough to
money?
buy their entire stock.
So here's the
Did I
grenades.
miss out on all the money?
Yeah, well, you get a chance to once we figure out these grenade things, we'll see what Kegel's gonna get, but hopefully we can be quick about it so that we can get into the game, the actual game. So let's see. There are 18 flash grenades at 400 apiece is 7,200. Somebody might want to write this down.
I
Yeah,
am.
if you have the running count, I was about to say, I'm gonna just.
I'm
18
writing
flash.
things down. So
Okay. Let's see. And then we've got 6 Sonic at 800 for 4,800.
Okay.
And then 6 Nerve also at 800 for 4,800. 8 Radiation by 800 is 6,400. And 5 Tanglers at 8, which is 4,000.
Now, I would also like to purchase a utility belt of some sort, if that's possible. Doesn't have to be a belt, any sort of piece of clothing where I can just have easy access, you know?
A bandolier.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say you could.
That's what I had for daggers before.
Mhm. Yeah, you can procure a double bandolier, and if the guy, if since you're buying out his entire stock of grenades, he's just gonna like throw it in
Hell yeah.
because it's just it's just fabric and strappiness. So yeah, it's not gonna make you pay for that after you're paying the thousands and thousands of credits for all
Mhm.
this other stuff. Um, yeah. So that is that. Uh,
Okay, so that just the grenades themselves are 27,200.
okay. Now there was also a question about um goggles and
Or the jetpack.
yeah, this guy doesn't have a jetpack, but he does have goggles. He has infrared night vision goggles uh, that give infravision like an elf. They also give like a standard night vision. They also have a 10x zoom so that you can zoom in, and they have the ability to capture an image. So infravision, night vision, the ability to zoom, so binocular like 10
Yep.
times, and the ability to capture an image. And we're going to say that the amount of images that you can capture is practically unlimited because,
Yeah.
I mean, it would be stupid to be like, oh, you can only capture like, it's got enough gigs that you're
We can
able to
essentially capture
Uh,
unlimited if it's just photos today.
Exactly,
I need
exactly.
I need a new SD card for my goggles.
Yes, yeah. Um, they
I need the million terabyte SSD. You don't
they
understand.
they're powered by charging them, and
That's quite a bite, dude.
1 8 hour charge gives you 2 days of power to them.
Can I buy portable batteries?
I just see every one of our characters has these giant packs on our backs like the Ghostbusters.
And those goggles are 4,000.
Nice.
And Jay,
Yup.
is Kegel buying any does Kegel want to buy anything?
I don't even know what there is.
There's a varying, I mean, there's probably not a whole lot Kegel can use. First of all, what does she have? She has modern armor, does she not?
She's just has that spiky shit that she's got.
Did she not get modern armor from Gigi or no?
Jay,
Yeah, the outfit, that was it.
I put the weapons list in the Discord chat.
Oh, dude, hold on. I'm trying not to die right now.
Let's see.
What it's listed as right now? It's character sheet has. She has a dart. Actually, she has energy pistols.
So she
Oh,
she
hell.
does have the small energy pistol then?
Yeah, she has that.
Okay.
And her armor is not equipped.
Okay. So there is armor that she can that she could wear.
That armor. That if you look at the link I sent you, there's a tab for armor on that.
Yeah, the armor that she would be able to wear is the flex strength jacket, which gives armor class 7.
That's what she has already.
Oh, okay,
She
so
has
she already
something
has that.
right now that gives her armor 7, but a magic of 1, and she has a total of 5. So I don't know that she has a breastplate or something at some point in time. It says so.
She's got a breastplate, all right.
She must have some kind of magic armor.
Huh. Okay. Well, if she's got armor that's magic, she probably doesn't need armor. So I don't know if she really needs anything then. If she's
Oh.
already got armor and like kind of modern weapons, unless she's interested in one of those spark dissipators or kinetic dissipators. The
What's
spark
that?
the spark dissipator is the little thing. It's those little things that Rumby found on the bad guy ship the last time. The spark dissipator is the thing that has damage reduction for plasma and energy weapons. It's like the little box that you flip on.
Oh yeah,
It's like the little shield things. The kinetic disperser is damage reduction for like normal weapons.
yeah. I'll
Um,
get one of each.
those things are one is 6,000 and one is 4,200.
I don't know what monies I got.
Well,
We
everybody
have
you have a
we have
pool
a
of
pool.
money.
Oh, is that equal? I don't. I guess it's good. I don't know. Do we have that?
We have money. We have 312,000.
Okay, so whatever. That's good.
And then the only other thing that I have to my
Well,
question.
which one are you choosing, Jay?
Both. You don't know what's going to happen during combat. I'll have both on me.
So how much were those, Steve? 6 and
Uh,
4, did you say?
one is 6, one is 4,200.
Oh, it's the spark and the kinetic? Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
Yeah.
mean, if
all
someone
right.
has a laser weapon, you can hit the one button on one side, and if someone's like going to hit you, you can hit the other button on the other side.
200.
Except for they can't be used at the same time.
No, but I mean, depending on what type of combat you're in.
Yeah, yeah. No, I gotcha.
So
I'm
10,
with it.
200. Okay.
Now the only other thing that I have a question about uh is anybody or the group as a whole buying energy packs? Because you have certain weapons take small energy packs, certain weapons take large energy packs, and then you can, of course, get rechargeable energy packs, which are quite a bit more expensive, but obviously they're rechargeable.
Um, yeah. Let me see. Looks like Timmy actually doesn't have any energy packs. That shouldn't be right. I know I have it written down.
Yeah,
Is
if
it things that are these things that Mike or whatever his name could build?
I mean, mm, you
'Cause it's
don't
kind of
know
like
that you're
yeah.
not sure. The thing is they're pretty like you know that you have limited stuff on the ship, so
Timmy will take 2 large energy packs and probably a small one for his dagger, I would imagine.
dagger's rechargeable. You don't need an energy pack for that.
Oh, okay. Then just the 2 large ones.
Are the plasma swords are rechargeable as well, right?
Yeah. The way that I did that is that most of the handheld weapons are rechargeable themselves. Most of the or I should say all of the ranged weapons have energy packs because it kind of mimics the ammo essentially.
Oh, so my pew pews need energy packs.
Correct.
All right, I should probably get some energy packs for my pew pews.
Yeah, me too.
So, do you have the thing pulled up? Can you see
I
a
actually I
small
j- I
energy?
can't Okay, so energy pistols take small energy packs. Small energy pistols take small energy packs. So the only things that take large energy packs are the arc baton or the carbine or the long gun, which I don't think anybody has.
Timmy
Timmy's
has
got
that.
a carbine, doesn't he?
Yep, that's why I
Okay,
needed the
so
large ones.
okay, so a large energy pack for a carbine gives you 40 shots.
I thought it was 36.
Nope, it is 40. I'm looking at it right here.
What about
Maybe
the small pew pews?
The small ones, okay, so your small energy pistol gets 60 shots off of a small energy pack. And a regular energy pistol gets 40 shots off of a small energy pack. Anybody who's got an arc baton also gets 40 shots each off of a large energy pack if you've got an arc baton. But I don't think anybody in this party has an arc baton.
I have a
Done.
stun baton.
I need
Just
two,
close
at
to-
least two of them. That'd only give me 120 per pistol, or 120.
But those energy packs are rechargeable.
Are they?
Only if you get the rechargeable ones. They're a lot more expensive. So the small energy pack non-rechargeable is 160 credits. A rechargeable small energy pack is 3,000 credits. A large
What's in our
energy
guns
pack
now, though?
is what's that?
What's in my guns now?
Your gun now is a non-rechargeable one, just a standard.
Oh, I want to get two rechargeable ones if I can. I don't
So
know how greedy I'm being.
rechargeable small energy packs are 3,000. Rechargeable large energy packs are 4,600. But remember, that's like essentially you can charge the energy pack. So as long as you have somewhere to get the power from, it's practically unlimited.
Yeah,
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
Which is why they're so expensive.
that's all I got too. Is like this little pew pews.
All right. So is anybody getting anything else? Does everybody have everything that they
Well,
think they need?
I
we're
believe
gonna
I do.
we need to sit down and tell us. I need to figure out how many the numbers of energy packs. So Jay, how many energy packs do you
Oh,
need?
there's two small rechargeable ones.
All right, hold on. So that's
Okay.
6,000. Okay. Cameron, how many energy packs do you need?
I took two larger ones on top of partially one I already have.
So 46 times 2 is what?
40 times
Not,
2.
no, a large rechargeable one.
I-
He said was 46.
He's talking about price, not how many shots.
Yeah, I'm talking about price. So 46, 4,000, 8,000,
Okay, so that's
9,200. Okay.
92. Yeah.
Like we all think we got money, and these other motherfuckers has got a fucking ship.
Okay. So I'm getting two
We don't got
small
enough
energy
money.
packs.
How much
Uh,
is that thin ship worth?
uh,
Probably
but
quite a
that's
bit.
I
that
know.
is
But you
that's
don't
that's
know. You guys
We
don't
don't
know
know.
that
that's
any of
Like,
that's
we got
happened yet.
money.
that's a
I
different.
know.
That's different. Garrett, are you getting any energy packs?
I believe I need just it's one or two small ones. I think maybe just one.
One small? Okay. Harro, how many energy packs do you need?
0, I think.
You didn't take any energy weapons that
No.
require a pack?
I do not believe so.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think he took any like guns. If you didn't take any
Okay.
guns, you don't need a pack.
All right, so I've written that down. The last thing that I just realized that Anya wants to do, she's got medieval thieves tools. She would like to get modern for this universe thieves tools.
Well, modern
You know
this
what I mean?
universe thieves tools are probably going to be some sort of a computer.
Hacking equipment.
Yeah, some sort of hacking equipment.
To get into like locked doors and things.
Yeah. So you'll probably need to practice. It probably will be Probably will be something so interesting. Well, because I was already thinking about that. We'll have to figure that out. Um,
So is that
so
something that she can buy now, or
so
while you're figuring it out?
let's see if this guy even has something like that. Dan, go ahead and give me a roll on a percentile.
Is it a
Percentile?
tool or is it a skill? That's the thing. You can hack anything if you're.
But
Well,
a
but
hacking skill is different than actually
then
picking a lock.
yeah. What she's wanting is something that she can stick on there to like.
Well, to
Ooh.
automatically do it for her.
Yeah. Well, kind of automatically. You might have to
Yeah,
do
there's probably a little bit of
a
yeah.
little something there
Yeah.
to make it work. Um,
You should just do a rumby and get like your arm stuck down something and get jolted.
all right, so the guy thinks that he has something, and he brings back it's secondhand. It's kind of busted up looking, but it's this little pad that he says that it's 10,000.
Jesus. Okay.
For a hacking
And
device?
So wait a minute. Wait a
Pretty
minute.
cheap.
So if it's busted up and it's 10,000, right?
mhm.
Um, can Ren talk him down a little bit?
Well, I was gonna actually to make
Or
things simpler. What I
oh,
was going
to
to
try to
do,
do. I
I,
gotcha.
I was
I
gonna
got
do because you're kind of buying everything in a big
in bulk.
bulk. So
He's gonna try to at the
he's
end.
gonna
Okay.
negotiate the overall.
Okay.
It's because to negotiate for each little thing. Holy shit, we'll be here next week still doing this shit.
Yeah. This is true. This is true. Okay. So yeah, she'll take that.
Yeah, he says a brand new one cost upward of like 50,000 or more.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So let me get a total here, and
Uh,
then
Now that is also a charged device, so you have to charge it.
oh, it's a charge device. It's
It doesn't take a power pack. You have to charge it.
oh, so like, can she charge it like in her on the ship?
Yeah,
That's what I'm. So like, it's
yeah,
she
yeah.
can charge it on the ship and have it. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yeah,
So I'm not gonna buy an extra power pack. So hold on here. 85060 plus
Breaking out the Mexican street corn Cheetos.
yeah. Ooh,
6,000.
aren't all Cheetos made of corn?
I don't know. Actually, these I think have 15 carbs per serving.
Ooh.
And there's about 21 pieces in a serving, which is not that bad.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There's no
What'd you
fight. Ren tries to negotiate. The fight breaks out, and the fuck.
Okay, so the grand total for everything that we asked for, the if we pay full price, it will be 160,660, which is still gonna leave us with about 150,000 credits because we're still at like 312. I mean, yeah. So we're spending about half of what we got. So that's where we are. So we are at, if I'll put it here, we are at 160,660. There.
Okay.
That is the amount of money that we asked for.
Okay. So, now we have to negotiate. Now, it's kind of interesting because Ren can negotiate, but he kind of needs Derek's help. So there's gonna be two roles. There's gonna be
But
a
wait,
Derek role.
but wait. Um, because this is a charisma thing, Anya has given Ren the face tuner, which gives him a +4 to his charisma.
Does Ren want to use this thing?
Yeah, we'll use it.
What's Ren's charisma?
15. So that put me at a
15.
nice 19.
That's
Yeah.
pretty high. Yeah, that's pretty
that-
good.
Yeah, so so she slips him the face tuner to begin this thing.
All right. So he puts on the face tuner. He's like, he's in there looking all spiffy and hot. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and roll Derek's check first. Not bad. Not bad at all. So at the very least, Derek doesn't screw you up. So go ahead and make your check for Ren.
Basically, must roll a 19 or less. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Okay. All right. So after negotiating, you have you've gotten a 10% discount.
Nice.
Dan is the secretary of this party.
Pretty much. All right, so that means that we actually brought it down to 151,660. So, all right, which means
I like how
minus-
Dan is using a real calculator. Like he's
Oh
not
no.
using.
This is no. This is
Oh,
my
your
iPhone.
phone. Okay. You're
This is
using your
this is
phone.
this is
I
this
was
is
just
my
thinking
iPhone.
like,
It
well,
would be pretty
there's
sweet if we had the TI-83.
That would be
would
the best.
be-
That would actually be the
TI-85.
best ever.
You still have the one I gave you, right?
Oh, I have no idea where that
Oh
is.
no, that's
Alright.
terrible.
I'm sure it's at. My mom probably has it.
Yeah.
I
All
still
right,
have
Harrison.
my
Since you-
TI-85 from when I took statistics class and ate it for graphing and stuff. It's like it was like $100 or something. That was a
Yeah,
lot of
man,
money
those
back
things are
then.
expensive.
So since
It's
you are
okay.
the
I'm no longer in school. I can simply use my phone now.
True.
since you are the keeper of the money, this is the new amount, Harrison. It's 161,260. That's how much you've got left.
161260.
161,260. So literally, we only spent about half the money on all this crap.
Nice.
So
Shout out
I
to that crazy bitch.
actually I think we did really well, to be perfectly honest.
Just
It coulda-
walk
it
into the
coulda-
weapons shop. Give me everything you got. That guy's gotta be like, what the fuck is going on
the
with
next
this
the
guy?
next guy, like the next group walks in and the guy's like, sorry.
It's
No, or like
here-
the next
So-
group walked in and they're like, he's like, I'll show you where the real shit's at.
Here's the thing, you did kind of clean this guy out because this guy is just like this little shithole shop that like you wouldn't have even found it had Derek not been able to direct you to this place. It is really kind of almost like a Tatooine type world where it's just like just an absolute crap hole, but good place
This
for
We
guy-
kind
made
of
this guy
The
rich.
thing is, like, this guy
Yeah,
is probably
definitely.
like
he just
he's probably
closed up shop when you left.
Yeah.
He like
Yeah.
locked
like,
the door
done.
and like the close sign came on.
It's like made my day.
He's
I'm
leaving.
done.
He's going on vacation for like 5 years.
So yeah. All right, so you've gotten all your shopping done, and you've headed back to Derek's yacht, and as soon as you get back to Derek's yacht, Stephanie says, I have to talk to you. We've gotten a message from Gigi.
I could have gotten you a better deal. I'm listening. I'll be right back.
Okay. She says, "We've got a message from Gigi. Apparently,
Statue was a pig.
there's been a change of plans with the Karin, and they're going to be back at the planet much sooner than she anticipated. She said they'll be back in 8 hours, is what they're supposed, according to her information." And then Derek's like, 8 hours? It's going to take us 4 at top speed just to get back there. We need to start back now.
Yeah, let's go. We
And
gotta.
this
we
hunk of
gotta move.
junk? This hunk of junk did the Kessel run in.
Yeah. Well, you don't know. Is he 4 hours in top speed? You have no. You don't have any relative thing to. Actually, just Derek's ship is pretty posh. You mean the bedrooms and everything. It's pretty. It's a pretty slick looking ship. So he's got that. He's got that Derek Star Chaser and the Marauders money. He was kind of a star for a little bit. So Derek plots a course back to the planet of Shara'hiin, where Stephanie tells you that she has a rendezvous point with Gigi because Stephanie tells you apparently Gigi has had, since the heist, has had 2 attempts on her life. So she's not hanging out at Gigi's right now. She's hanging out on a space station um, in the same system. So you're gonna rendezvous with her on the on Tachi Station.
Okay.
It's Tachi Station.
Mm-hmm.
Tachi.
There's probably a shop there to pick up some power converters, but you guys have already you've
We've already got
already
our
got
power
your
converter.
power packs and everything, so
Mhm.
you're good to go.
God.
So Derek speeds to the planet Shara'hiin, and 4 hours pass before you know it. Hey, the captain. He's just hanging out in space. So you get to the planet. Derek docks at this space station, and you rendezvous with Gigi, and you find yourself in in the back corner of some crappy little bar. You've made it. There's not much time. I trust you got the object
We did.
undamaged. Everything is okay with it.
It seems
As
to
far as
be.
we can tell.
Do we finally get to see what this object is?
Huh? Well, you will in a minute. She's like, okay, let's go and make the transfer. So you go back to the port, and she you unload the object from Derek's ship onto her ship, and as you're taking the object out, she touches it and she says, "Mother."
What?
Huh?
Your mom is a stone cube? Is that normal for your species?
That's her funeral shard.
Oh,
It actually contains the remnants of her mortal body.
So she's in there.
Well,
Why was
she's right here. Like you can remember how I said it was like this big stone and it looked like it was covered in like petrified meat.
oh
Oh no, you didn't say that.
Oh
You
yeah, I
didn't say that,
did.
you just said,
Uh,
I don't remember you saying that.
Looks. I said it looked like petrified meat with like barbed wire wrapped around it. Oh
what was
yeah,
the
that's her
barbed wire
mom.
part? I don't know. Ah,
oh.
Well,
and
now you
why?
realize. Now
Why
you're
did
looking.
people?
Oh, oh.
Was your mom someone? Was your mother someone important enough that it would be
Everybody makes a
taken as a?
constitution check to see that, because everybody's touched this thing.
Yeah.
Everybody make a constitution check to see if you don't throw up right now.
Uh, we've been
my,
through much worse.
my hand slipped somewhere and it got kind of gooey.
Oh no. She tells you that Eldar funeral shards are incredibly rare outside of our community. So it was a treasure for the Baron because it was a very unique find to have in his collection. But sacrilege. I'm glad to have her back in my possession. Thank you so much.
I'm glad we could deliver this. Deliver her to you.
Deliver it.
You have
That
fulfilled your
Your
contract,
destiny.
Now you will die.
but you don't have much time. I've gotten information that the Karen are scheduled to be back here within the next 4 hours, or in about 4 hours, from what I've heard. I believe that my information is right, but it turns out that they're not coming back to procure slaves from Shara'hiin. My information is that they are delivering slaves, which is quite unusual.
Where are
From
they delivering them to?
from what I have uncovered, there's some sort of operation in Ralajubu port. It's on the other side of the it's on the other side of the planet from Crater City. It shouldn't be difficult to get there, but they are delivering slaves. So, you'll have to decide what you need to do. The From my information, they're delivering to a warlord named Champlu Kalastamosis.
That is a most unfortunate name.
Ooh, colostomosis.
Sounds like a drink I'd get at
Yeah.
the bar.
That
Yeah.
No, you don't want any drink that starts with Kalasta. You don't
It's,
want any drink that starts with that word.
yeah, let's see here. I'll put it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to add that guy to the NPC list because there's
There
no
you
way I'm
go.
remembering his body.
Plus,
Champoo
shampoo.
Kalastamosis.
Yeah, colostomosis. That sounds kind of nice, you know.
I don't know.
Do you know what a colostomy bag is?
Oh, yes, I
It's a
do.
shit bag.
But I
Yeah.
didn't. I wasn't really focusing on that part.
Yeah, yeah.
The colostomosis
Mosis.
is that shit
Oh,
bag
I
that
see.
that just yeah. It's osmosing. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
What did you say the port's name was?
Ralajubu.
Yes, it's Ralajubu. Ralajubu Port.
Why does this all sound like racist Indian stuff?
What? What do you mean? That's
Like
this is-
like
I don't
That's
know,
not
man.
Indian, man. That's
Ral-
that's
Ralaj-
Ethiopian, probably.
it's out of my brain. It didn't come from anywhere.
Steve,
A- a-
you've been so racified that
Yeah,
it's automatically comes
exactly.
out.
It is a she does tell
Grand
you
Wizard, you.
exactly. I'm a grand wizard of the coast. No. I'm definitely not about racial purity. I'm about mixing all that shit up. I love half elves. Even though there are no half elves in this game, because in old school D&D there actually weren't half elves. So that
In
started
Steve's
in
campaign, he likes the racial purity, but in general,
in general, I'm
Yeah.
all about the mixing them up. Uh, no, I'm not saying that there couldn't be, especially now out in this great big universe, half elf, half dwarf, man. I'm gonna,
half elf, half dwarf. Oh
dude,
my
there could be. You don't know. There's all
god.
kinds of alien shit out here, man. It's good stuff. So,
So, so they're delivering to this
So if you
Colossus.
mix up a whole bunch, you're against the like the original, right? Is that what you're
what?
saying?
No.
I'm going really far.
Sir.
So, so if they're not here to collect slaves, it's going to be very difficult to get me onto the ship.
Exactly. So, you'll have to figure out a new plan. It depends on what you want to do. Do you want to try to get on the ship before the slaves are delivered? Do you want to try and get on the ship while they're at Colostomosis? Or do you want to try and get them on the way out?
Well, do they land the ship?
Yes, it's likely that they'll do a water landing, as Ralajubu is a traditional port. It was a Laputan port prior to the Great Fallout. Because if you remember, this planet was low tech, kind of like your planet, and then it got kind of dragged into the future by the war. So that was fairly recent.
I think we should do it during the
Oh,
delivery while they're not on board the ship.
if we
Probably
do
would be
it
our
on the way,
easiest passage.
if we did it on the way out, it might be easier because it'd draw less attention from people on the planet. We can make it
Well,
look like we can literally be getting away as we're leaving, and
Now,
they're leaving.
not as Gigi, but as the DM, I will point out to you. So you have 4 hours. It's not that long, but you've got 4 hours. You're back here. Not only do you have that idea, but will you attempt to contact the Destiny before this happens? Because remember, the people on the Destiny are expecting a certain they're expecting a certain plan. Shit. Sorry. They're expecting a certain plan. They're expecting kind of a certain course of action. And you haven't communicated with them whatsoever. And you don't even know that they saw you guys take a little bit. You're assuming that there's been zero communication, zero anything.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, which Kegel probably doesn't remember correctly because Kegel doesn't remember anything. Wasn't like the people on the ship supposed to be our getaway team?
no. So basically here's what was supposed to happen. Okay. Um, one, they, they, uh, the
Yeah, yep.
slavers were supposed to actually capture me because I'm Laputin. Okay, or I'm closest.
You're
I'm
Charles,
Shara. I'm closest to
the
Charles
elf.
that we get, right? So they're actually going to supposed to capture me.
Well, Guthix
Everybody
too.
else, yeah, everybody else um was going to be invisible. That was
Mhm.
everybody else was supposed to be
Okay.
invisible
Here's the thing
and
now.
get on the ship with me, right? Then once they started to leave, the Destiny was supposed to attack them. While the Destiny was attacking them, then we start to cause havoc inside.
I don't think the Destiny was supposed to attack them.
No, I
Remember,
actually have it written down. No, I have it written down here.
That doesn't. I don't think that's right because remember,
Because I
there
have
was an
Destiny
extraction
attack.
team. Yeah,
Yes, I have
from the extraction team.
no.
Remember,
I
there
have the
was
Destiny. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I have. I have 4 things written down. 1, Destiny attacks and causes a little havoc. 2, we
I don't-
cause havoc from inside.
I don't
3,
think.
the extraction team comes in.
Does
And then
anybody
4,
else remember the Destiny attacking? I don't think that was
I
part
don't
of the
think it's that ship.
plan. I don't think that the Destiny was going to attack. That doesn't make any sense because the captain specifically wants to stay out of any kind of thing because there's like
I don't think specifically the Destiny was going to attack,
Yeah, I thought
but
it was like a
I do
attack
think I remember like
ship.
maybe strikers were going
yeah,
to
yeah, like
attack or
strikers
something
were
like
going
that.
to
something was going to
infiltrate.
attack, right? Something
Yeah,
was going
and
to
that
attack.
would be our distraction
Hmm.
while we worked on the ship.
That distracts the crew. Everybody who's invisible on the ship then starts to like cause havoc on the ship to further distract so that the
Yeah,
extraction team, which is
Can
basically Argyle and
Solus, I think,
no, not
wasn't it?
Solus, no, it's Argyle and Rumby.
Hmm.
Because remember, Argyle and Rumby practiced this. They practiced going into, blowing the hatch and
Oh
getting
yeah,
into it.
yeah. That's right.
So they were going to blow the hatch and then get in and basically then we would capture.
Okay, so obviously that there's they're thinking, one thing. They're waiting to hear. I mean, technically, they're waiting for some sort of a signal from you to kind of
Actually, I
initiate
think
all
all
of
they were
this.
waiting for was the ship to leave. They can see the ship leaving and they know that we should be on the ship. I don't know that there was a signal
Yeah.
that we could give them.
Either way,
Mhm.
that's what they're expecting. So, oh my God.
What the fuck?
What?
What?
Oh,
Somebody
someone
just
was
shit all
shooting.
over the planet. So that's the question. What what are you gonna do? And are you gonna contact the Destiny or even go back to the Destiny?
Can we contact the Destiny long range like this without going there?
Well, you're back on. I mean,
Overtly?
you are now in orbit around this planet, and the Destiny is in orbit around this. So you're in the same orbit with the Destiny. The only thing is the Destiny obviously doesn't. They're not gonna know Derek's ship from any other ship. So the
Yeah.
idea is
Let's
do you want to contact the Destiny?
Well, we could just all go invisible and get onto the ship while the slaves are being transferred. It's the same principle. We'll still be on the ship. When the slaver ship leaves, that should be the cue for the destiny or for the destiny to start its attack. However, we may want to let them know that things are happening sooner rather than later.
Well, they didn't have a
Soon
time
or
frame
later.
anyway.
Yeah.
They were waiting for you guys.
At
Because
the very
remember,
least,
they
let's
didn't
just send
know.
them a ping.
Yeah.
Send
Is
them a
there any
ping.
reason we can't call? Yeah, tell them and then head over. Are we on that much of a time constraint that we couldn't do that?
Like I said, you believe you have roughly about 4 hours.
Well, we could contact him from Derek's ship, or we could contact, or does
Yeah,
Gigi
you can.
have a communications where she is right now? Could we just do it right now and not even go back to the ship?
Well, here's the thing. You're going to if you're going to go to Ralajubu, you need a ship because it's not
Mhm.
like you're gonna like traverse like half the planet
That's true.
in 4 hours or less. So Derek says that he's willing to do whatever you guys need to do. He's already in this shit kind of. Stephanie is not staying. Stephanie has to leave. So so she's not going to stay, but Derek will pilot you over there. But it just you need to figure out a kind of a solid plan.
I say we contact the Destiny. Let them know what's going on.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let them know that Derek will contact the Destiny once he confirms that we're on board.
So what is your plan then? Have you figured out your plan?
So we contacted
Or
the
at least the
Destiny on our way.
basic plan. I mean
So we,
the plan for not contacting the Destiny, the plan for what you're going to do. Have you decided before, during,
well,
after?
do we have does everybody who can turn invisible have all their invisibility spells memorized, ready to go, so that we can all be invisible? Or is that not possible? Who? I, it's been so long. We got to do this again. We've actually, it really has. It's been so long. We actually have to figure out who can do what.
If
Trust
we
me,
didn't
I'm
plan this,
invisible.
if we didn't plan this the day before, then I only have do I have 4 spells? Then no, I would only have 1 invisibility. If we didn't prep before, the day before.
Guthix has his magical item, so that works for him.
What
But
about, did Jay leave for a second? I think
don't
he
know.
did because he's got
Jay's
it.
still here in the chat.
No, I mean, I think he actually literally got up from his computer and left somewhere. I think he said something about that.
Jay, are you AFK?
So we need to figure that out because she's gonna have invisibility as well. We need to figure out how many of us can be invisible because that's going to determine who's going to go onto the ship. Whoever can't go invisible has got to stay with Derek.
Probably Timmy then, because Timmy cannot
Because
go invisible.
Anya, the whole point of Anya getting on board the ship the way she was going to get on board the ship, she was going to be captured as a slave, so she was going to be on the ship that way.
So let me ask you a question. Again, as the DM. Do you think it is wise to split the party and put just a handful of people on the ship? I'm just going to throw it out there.
Yeah,
Well, that's
no.
why I need to find out how many people, how many people can we turn invisible first before we can answer
You're
that
definitely
question.
not going to, if you didn't have any prep, I seriously, because Kegel only has so many, even if she had memorized them all, I don't think it's enough for everybody, even considering Guthix has his.
All right, Jay, are you back?
Yeah, I had to put my time.
Okay, so how much invisibility does what's her face have?
1 second. I can't hear you, but I can try again.
Blah, 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 blah.
At most, assuming that she memorized, she would have 2.
I mean, hold on. I had to insert a new sensor too.
Insert a sensor into your butthole.
Pretty much, because the thing kept going off because I think it was bad, and I don't want to like eat.
We know it's bad.
Yeah, I don't want to keep like guzzling sugar and glucose if my blood sugar is actually high, and then go into the opposite freaking. Go
Oh,
from
I see what you're saying. Your meter is not
it's not
charged,
working.
so
It
it's
was
not
charged.
giving you accurate results. Yeah,
No,
that's
it's not
bad.
accurate at all because it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like I knew it was low, and then it shut off, and
Oh
then it was
shit.
yeah, it just wasn't reading. So I had to like take actual blood samples, and I mean, so I had to get a new one and insert a new one, and so yeah.
All right. So
Anyway,
what we're trying to do, Jay, is we're trying to determine how many of us can be turned invisible.
I can
How many invisibility spells do you have memorized?
right now. How much time do I got?
4 hours or less than
less
4
than 4 hours.
hours.
What time? How much time does it take the rest?
8
8?
hours.
So you have
Um,
no invisibility spells at all.
Yeah, we got like no invisibility spells.
So we have problems.
Well, that's what I'm
because
saying. This is a kind of a
we
rush
we
job. That's why I
It's
keep
fucking
saying
really rushed because
what
like
is
we
your
literally
plan, because you have
we
to the old plan doesn't work anymore. So
yeah.
that's
the
my
old
So
question.
the
You've
old
got a
plan I
limited
actually
time to
used up
figure out
my
a plan.
invisibility.
so what do we what so what say we, because we now have all of these weapons. We have a fucking arsenal.
I'm
When
telling you, man, walk in there
when when
and like
they
tell
when
me I'm
they
bullshit.
when they transfer the slaves, there's going to be a limited number of people on that ship. What if we just try to take the ship at that point
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
ourselves?
So on the ground, just
On
as they're
on the ground, just take the ship.
Don't we want to take the slaves too? That way we can sell them.
No, we don't want to
Oh
sell
my
slaves.
god. You don't even know what the slaves are at
What?
this point, because obviously if they're delivering slaves to this world,
They're not Shara'hiin.
they're likely not Sharl. They're not from
Sharl.
Shara'hiin. Yeah. What are they? Again, it's another thing, and
And
Gigi
we're
does
we're
not have that information.
and we're not those kind of people. No matter how you play it, Jay, we're not that kind of people.
But
We're not that
also,
kind of people.
we're
They
not that
were
kind of
not.
people, but is Kegel that kind of a person?
Yeah. In
I'm
any
not
case,
that. I am personally not that kind of person. But like
Obviously.
I'm just saying I'm also that kind of like character that dresses in like drag and like spiked outfits
Are
and
you
stuff.
saying
So
that drag queens advocate for
pretty much,
slavery? Canceled.
Kegel is.
yeah,
Canceled.
Jason's, yeah, Jay can't be on Twitter anymore.
Jay's not
No.
on Twitter to begin with, is he?
Yeah.
No.
So what? So we have. Here's the thing. We have.
But also, let me remind you, the Destiny is in orbit. Like, the Destiny is right there.
What? Oh, what the?
We could bring everybody down.
Or
What
you
if we
could rejigger the party, change the party into,
What'd you say?
you could do a lot, but you only have 4 hours. So, obviously you've got to make a decision on what you want to do.
Let's
'Cause
contact the Destiny to see who's available, if they're available.
Let's go ahead and contact the Destiny while we're on our way. So, contacting the Destiny.
All right. So, you have Dale.
Dale.
Dale Earnhardt.
Dale. Chip and Dale.
Daryl.
Dale.
Daryl.
Number 3.
Dale.
No.
No.
You.
Wait a minute. Isn't that guy from Family Guy?
Why
Dale?
does my camera keeps going out of focus? It keeps having
Nah,
some problems.
your camera's fine. It must be your eyes.
No, it was going out of focus for a
Every
while.
now and
I
again
think
it goes
it's fine
out
right
of
now.
focus.
I'm
Yeah.
messing
My
with
blood sugar was reading like non-existent, but it is actually 221.
JT's vision is probably going out of focus right now. In fact.
This is true. Yeah.
Glad I didn't keep eating and like drinking junk and
Yeah, drinking straight glucose.
Mm,
Yeah.
So
So
Derek contacts the Destiny, and aboard the Destiny, there's the captain comes on screen. This is the captain of the Destiny, Nova. Who? Oh, hello.
hello, hello, Captain. Things have changed.
So you've returned from your escapade.
Wait, what?
Uh, we got some transmissions about the party that you attended.
Oh,
We saw an interesting performance from one Hans Proner.
everybody turns and looks at the bar.
I
You
turn
saw
too.
that. Well,
Yes.
yes, we're back, but we have a problem.
Go ahead.
The pirates are on their way to the planet now, but the plan has changed. They're not picking up slaves, so it's going to be difficult for us to get on board to follow the original plan. They're actually delivering slaves to, I can't say the name, but the port,
The
Ralajubu.
GG.
to Port Ralajubu. We have determined, because we have limited time, that a ground assault on the arm would be the best way to take it. Can we get more support? Because we're going to need it.
Well, everyone is here.
Ah, so, so okay, out of character.
Yeah.
Did-
Out of
did we just
character.
out of character?
How do
Did
you guys want to
do
do
we?
this?
Let's
There,
bring it
there's
all.
that's the thing. I'm asking you guys because it basically means everybody playing multiples upon multiples.
Do
Do we want to bring everybody down?
that's what I was gonna say. Do you really want everybody, or do you want to pick the best assault team?
It's the best.
Because everybody
Everybody
might
can bring you
be
down.
that's
I
that's a
definitely want both of my guys there.
that's a lot of people.
I don't think Sid would be very useful, so I would say just the war.
So I think obviously Argyle.
I think
Argyle is going to be is going to be yeah.
I think I'd like both of my characters and then have Timmy on reconnaissance outside with his carbine.
Timmy
Actually,
hanging back with well, that's the other thing, because obviously you have Derek, so you could put some people on the ship. You could put some people on Derek's ship and have some people go, or however.
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking to actually bring Mary and have Mary on Derek's ship in case there are casualties. Mary's right there for healing.
the whole point, though, kind of changing characters, is to change characters. So it's not.
No,
Well,
that's not the whole point.
well, I'm just saying, like, we're finishing up one set of characters. This is out of character, by the way. If we're changing from one set of characters to the other set of characters, and then we're keep continuing playing the characters that we've been playing, it's kind of fucked up.
I mean, if you don't want to play your characters you just play, that's fine. But I mean, each team of characters just had their own chapter. I think switching up the parties is perfectly fine.
But the thing is, it's like
yeah,
those aren't
it's
like
kind of
permanent.
interchangeable
Those
at
aren't.
this
That's
point.
what I
Yeah,
mean.
those
But
aren't.
I'm like, are we switching
aren't
the parties?
permanent
Are we
teams.
like mixing the parties together, and then there's going to be a new party?
That's the thing, Jay. These aren't permanent teams.
Yeah, and then once all this is over, assuming everybody lives and you get back onto the Destiny, you'll all be back on the Destiny anyway, and then whatever happens next will be
A
whatever
new group of
a new
permutation of
group,
people.
or yeah, depending on
Yeah.
how that works. So
I still feel like
I
that'd be
also
good.
do believe we need Drake and Guy, or Drake. Yeah, we need Drake and Guy. I really do think we need Drake and Guy.
I feel like I need to play Kegel just to make myself feel better.
So you don't want Rumby to come down.
Dude,
I mean, play whoever you want, man.
if I played
It's
Rumby
yeah.
and Kegel at the same time, I'd cause myself a mental split.
That's your problem.
And bad things may happen.
bad things, man. When you cross the streams of Kegel and Rumby, crazy shit goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want to do that to you guys, so I'll play Kegel. I mean, she's like kind of like she's still got her like pew pews and her magic missiles and shit. She can't turn invisible.
Okay.
And she's pretty pissed off because she's only like 100 or a few hundred like points away from going to the next level.
Like she knows she's completely
She can
aware of
feel
that.
it.
She's totally aware.
She can
knows.
feel the
So
power.
all right, so here's what I would suggest for tonight because we're at 10 o'clock. Jay's got to get up at Jay's got to work at 8. We're talking about this. It's going to be useless to actually start the assault and like only do that for like 10-15 minutes. Let's get our ducks in a row and then start the assault next game. So I say for me, and I'm going to write all this down so that we actually know what's going to happen. So for me, I've already got Anya. I'm bringing Argyle as part of the assault team, but I'm putting Mary on Derek's ship.
Okay.
Derek's ship. So Mary's on Derek's ship. Anya and Argyle as assault.
Fuck it. We're mixing
Okay.
the streams.
Okay, so next is gonna. So okay, I'm just gonna
I'm
go with
mixing
Jay.
this. We're mixing the streams. Kegel and I can't remember his name now. Rumby. Yeah.
I can't remember
Both
my
assault.
Or is one
Yeah.
of them gonna stay back on the ship?
No, they're both
On
going.
Derek's ship.
They're both going.
Kegel and Rumby. Okay, as assault. Okay. All right.
Kegel,
So
does Rumby? Yeah. See, I'm getting confused again already.
all right.
Does Rumby have weapons?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I think he has guns.
Rumby
He
has guns.
He has guns, and doesn't he have a sword now that he like got from the
He's got
I'm
a
pretty
sword.
sure he got a plasma sword. Didn't Rumby loot a whole bunch of stuff?
Yeah, Rumby
Yeah.
looted a bunch
He's
of
also
stuff.
got, he's also got like electronic shit that he doesn't know what it is.
All right. Cameron. Who is going where?
Timmy's going to he's
Rumby's
either going to be with
forklift.
Derek,
Okay, so Timmy is with Derek.
and then Guthix and Solus will go in.
The forklift's going.
Guthix, Solus. I'm not writing down the fucking forklift.
Come on, man.
Harro.
You're muted, by the way. Unless you fall on asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both
Okay.
characters are going.
On the assault, or is anybody staying on Derek's ship to back up?
No, they're both going on the assault.
Okay.
If the horse goes, the forklift goes.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god.
I guess Heroes can stay.
All right, so that's
I'm not serious.
Ren and Chud. Okay. So Garrett.
Just the war.
The war. Now, where's the war
On
gonna
the-
be?
I would assume on the ground team.
Okay, so the war is on the ground.
I could be swayed if need be, but
So you're not bringing
Sid's
You're
just
not
staying
bringing-
on the Destiny.
Sid is gonna stay on the Destiny, or is Sid
Uh,
gonna stay on Derek's ship?
I don't think he's really going to be useful on Derek's ship either. Even if he did go. Unless they really need a pilot, I guess.
So we'll put Sid off to the side. because he's not coming. And then of course we want uh Drake and Guy because so holy shit.
Always all go.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. That's 11 people on the assault team.
Only one.
Should be interesting.
This is so okay.
All it's our soul and they die.
We would kind of know this. Well, I guess 11 people could fit in there because they do haul slaves around. It's just going to be close quarters.
It could be incredibly close quarters. Incredibly
Mary
close
and Tim,
quarters.
Mary and Timmy on Derek's ship with Sid hanging back. So
What about the
next time.
zombie?
Yes, so the you make your plan,
Mm-hmm.
you rendezvous back with the Destiny and start to get everybody ready to go. Derek has a nice little reunion with Guy and Drake. Drake's like, "You no good son of a bitch," yeah. And they, have a little bit of a reunion, and then you see, uh, there's the Destiny has contact, and Drake goes, "Oh my God, what did they do to my arm? What the hell is that?" You see the most busted up piece of shit ship that you have ever seen.
That doesn't look
Come,
all busted up though.
it's pretty busted up. It's pretty busted. And it's supposed to be red. He's like, what did they do? What did they do to it? Ah, those bastards. And then as a sidebar, Guthix.
Yeah.
Everybody is preparing, getting all their stuff together, getting all their new gear, getting ready to get back onto Derek's ship and go. And Guthix is, he doesn't have a lot to prepare. And Sarth says, "Guthix, we have bonded much.
Ew.
Yes, Soth. Thank you for all your help.
You have aided my kind in the past, and I understand that now you need aid. I I know that you will help us again in the future, but for now, I will help you." And he kind of
Shows his titties.
slithers off of your body, kind of slides down in this kind of like a gooey weird form into your hand and forms a blade.
Oh shit.
Roll a d4. 3. All right.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So he forms into a blade. Now you have the Sarth blade. It is a +1 sword.
Hold on.
It acts as a +1 bastard sword
Okay.
that cannot be dropped unless you want to, which means that it's like formed to your hand. So unless you specifically drop him, he can't be dropped. So it means he can't be disarmed unless they like cut your arm off or something, and then obviously you can be disarmed. It is a +1 sword, and it has the element of lightning. So it is a +1 electrified blade.
Oh my god. And
That's
it's all
sick.
natural.
And it's all natural, and it can communicate with you. So you have a
It's all
know,
natural, so it doesn't harm the environment.
exactly.
It only harms Sarth as I swing him into things.
Yes, you
certified
swing him into
organic.
things.
Oh, dude. Dude, if Sarth can turn himself into a sword, think of the other things that you could, if you mind meld with Sarth, what he
Where you
could
going with this,
what
Dan?
what he could what he could like change into on your hand,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
like that, like not just a sword, but like maybe a trident, or any number of whatever you could imagine. Whatever, if you're speaking to Sarth, what he could form into something else.
But
Did I miss something, by the way? Where
he
the fuck is
formed
where did
into
Darth come from?
Sarth came from the jungles of this planet. He is one of those. He is of the same species as those elemental beings that Guthix and you guys helped way back. You remember the village of the stoned village that
Had the
you
flooding problems.
yeah. They needed their portal to the elemental plane of water restored. So they're like little elemental beings. So basically, the idea of this is that it is technically a
Midichlorian?
sword that can grow with Guthix, which means as Guthix increases in levels and his bond with Sarth increases, the sword could develop other elemental properties and pluses.
Oh, it's cool.
Cool.
Happy birthday, Cameron.
Thanks, man. So let's see.
It's not your birthday, is it?
It is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, man.
I
Yeah.
knew it was your birthday.
So yeah, +1. It acts as a +1 bastard sword with electric, which can be
It's electric.
activated kind of at will. So you can
Okay.
take a round to activate the electric, but the electric doesn't have to be always on.
Does that change like the damage dice or anything, or is that just like a
It doesn't
like how will that work?
it doesn't change. Well, you know what? Uh, it's it doesn't change the regular damage, but things that can be affected by electric, like for example, it might do extra damage against like robots or things like
Okay.
that. So it depends on the electrifiedness is it will depend, it'll be like a situational thing.
Okay. So my
Did any
current
br-
bastard sword.
did anybody bring a light? No. How are we gonna start this fire? Guthix.
I mean, there are many other ways we could start fires with our party, but
But it counts as a magical weapon, and because it counts as a magical weapon, it can do damage against like the modern armors and stuff.
gotcha. So my current bastard sword has a damage dice of 1d8 plus 5. Is that 1d8 plus 6 now, or what is?
So it'll be technically, because I think the 1d8 plus 5 is because of your specialization, right?
Yeah, likely.
So you'll add is there a way to add to delineate pluses magic versus other things on your character sheet? I thought that there was. see. How does that work? Oh yeah, so you would basically just you would put it in the magic bonus. Because you see how there's a
Oh,
there's
there
a
is a
separate
magic bonus.
column for magic bonus, and that should add in. So the damage dice is just your damage, and then when you add the magic bonus, then the
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so just add one magic bonus to each,
Mhm.
one-handed or two-handed. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah, and make sure that you note somewhere in the effects or in the saver, wherever the heck you can, the electric electric boogaloo boogaboo.
Ooh. Ooh. Was there an Electric Boogaloo 1?
Well, there's breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, am I thinking about Breaking 2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Breakin' 2 is
It's
subtitled Electric
Boogaloo.
Boogaloo,
Electric
but there
Boogaloo.
is
Yeah.
Breakin',
There is
which is the
Breakin'?
original movie.
I'm trying to
Obviously,
remember. I know, but I'm trying to remember if I ever saw Breaking' or if I just saw Breaking' 2.
you probably didn't see Breakin' because nobody's ever seen that fucking movie.
That's just saying, like, I know I saw Breaking' 2, but I don't remember
Mhm.
really ever seeing Breaking'.
Yeah, yeah. Dan's probably seen Breakin' because
Oh yeah.
I can remember when we were young in the 80s, Dan had this record,
Yeah.
and it was a breakdance record.
It
And
was.
in the record, it had a pull-out sheet that you unfolded, and it was
No.
yes, and it was all of these
No.
breakdance moves like step by
Oh.
step.
It
I
was.
thought you were
Yeah.
gonna
And
say like it
I
turned
can
into a breakdance mat or something.
no, but I
That
can
would be cool.
remember sitting on our porch at our
Yep.
house with
Practicing.
with this breakdance record with the thing unfolded, and Dan and like maybe it's like some of our cousins and some kids from the neighborhood, just random ass people trying to breakdance and figure out the breakdancing moves from this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I also remember the
I do.
controversial head spin.
Yes.
Oh
And
god.
we always talked about the head spin, and there was like it was very controversial because supposedly, like,
Breaking the
if you
People
do
broke
it, you
their neck.
break, people would break their necks doing it because
Mm-hmm.
it was like literally just the idea is like you fucking spin
Spinning
on
on.
your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did I remember like being able to do like the worm and then the four
Oh.
what was it, like the
Most
four
people could do. Most people could do
thing.
the worm. I
Yeah, but
actually.
there's also like the four whatever post like it's like when you take your hand, you stick behind your back, and then you put your other hand over everything, and then you move one like it's like basically you go in a circle, but it's like I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's
Yeah.
called
I
like
could.
four on the floor
I.
or something.
I could do that. I know I mastered the moonwalk.
I also remember that
Yeah.
Dan and his friends would like hold hands
Mm-hmm.
in like a
Oh,
circle
the
and
wave.
do like the wiggly
Yeah.
arm wavy move. I don't know
Yeah.
what the hell it was called, but
Hey
yeah,
Steve.
and the fucking yes, yeah.
I can't do it.
No. You're not doing it right. Yeah.
I
Here we
know
go. So
I'm just
I
you
need to
gotta
there we
practice.
go.
you
Look at
gotta you
this.
get
Look at that.
yeah, you gotta make it wiggly. It's
That's
gotta
how
Yeah.
be
you
like
get all the
super
ladies,
wiggly.
man.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. So
Dang, yours is super wiggly, man.
Yeah,
like
man.
I can do it with
That's decades, man. I
yeah.
can't do it with my whole hand. I could
Yeah.
only do it with my fingers.
Here we go.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Old
I could
man. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
That thing.
That's
That's the
no
thing
pretty
I was
good.
talking
yeah,
about. They'd
that thing
hold
right
hands
there.
and they'd
Yeah.
have like the wave go all around in the
Yeah, all the way
circle.
around. I just hurt myself by the way doing
Yeah.
that.
And this is like I'm gonna say this is probably circa like 1983 or
Yeah,
something. I mean,
83,
this
Yeah.
is
84.
pretty early, 83,
Yeah.
84.
That was
This is a
before.
long fucking time ago.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So,
it
so
was.
was breakdancing popular before BMX, or is this around the same
Eh,
time? Because also then you had like skateboarding,
I
like
mean, in
Right.
1983, BMX was pretty fucking popular. I remember Dan had a ginger friend who was all about BMX, and he had pegs. Do you remember the pegs that
Mhm.
you could get
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
back
you-
wheels, and
yeah.
he could do
Yeah,
all
that was
kinds
the
of tricks.
that was John. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say his last
John.
name,
Of
but I'm
course,
not.
yeah.
But that was John. Yes,
But
John.
he had it. His bike was
Mhm.
set up so that like the whole front could
He
like
could.
spin around and like do all
Yeah.
kinds of shit,
Yeah.
man. It was all
'Cause
tricked
I
out.
remember, like that was
Well,
the other thing that we did is we all did bike tricks. Remember
Bike.
we would
Yep.
we had the ramp
yeah.
we had
Mhm.
the ramp there in the car
Oh my
lot
god. Yeah,
that
yeah.
Was
we
it
would jump that thing and just do some
was it
crazy
like
shit.
a 3-foot ramp that you thought was like 15 foot?
Maybe a 2-foot ramp. I mean, it was
Because
pretty
it was
small, I think,
it was like
wasn't it?
three
Well, no,
you
there were
were a
two of
kid.
them. Remember, there was one that was small, but then there was one on the other side that was like that was kind of taller. But they
Okay.
were dirt ramps, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. See, I probably could only do the small one
And then
because I
you
was like
know
7
the
years
thing
old
is
or something.
like the whole thing was okay. You pop a wheelie, right? Either way, you pop a wheelie, and then you stay on the wheelie, and then bounce down the street on one wheel
Bounce down the
on your
street. Yes,
bounce
yes.
down the street on your bike with
Yeah,
one.
but did you ever do the thing where you're riding your bike and then you hit your front brake? So then you took your
Oh no
front.
no no! I didn't
Yeah,
have a
you did
front
the
brake.
back.
I had to. No, you
Oh
had your
no, dude,
you
that
use
was
your
fun
foot.
though.
You had to use your foot and stop your
Yeah,
Uh,
tire so that
I
the
had a
back
Se-
would
I had a
pop
bike.
up.
I had a BMX from Sears, man. There was a front brake.
yeah.
Yeah,
See, you threw your foot. No, I didn't have. My BMX was one that I built myself.
But
I
I had
that
would
a
was
throw
Harro
my
later.
BMX.
I think the
yeah.
front brakes on those were later because I had a front brake on my BMX
hmm
style bike as well, but that
Yeah,
was like
But
middle school
but
by
my
that
yeah,
bike,
time.
my bike
you would throw
weighed
your foot into
so
there.
much.
You would pop up so that your back was up, and then you would stay up that way, and then bounce around down, bounce around, or
Yeah.
whatever, and then you would bunny hop and all kinds of do all kinds of
And
things. It
this
was
was definitely
all
before
kinds of tricks.
skateboarding got really
Yeah,
skateboarding
hmm
wasn't really big. That like kind of
No.
happened a few years later.
my
This was
my
like
BMX
BMX was the thing at
hmm
the time, and
Yeah.
my BMX
breakdancing.
bike had like wheel covers, so they were
Oh,
they were fully covered.
garbage.
Like you
Yeah. You
couldn't
gotta
even
go.
see the
Yeah.
spokes. It was like, I mean, yeah, shit, dude. It was like I can't remember. I
That
can't
was
remember
the
what
that
That
was the
was not
ones
a
that
BMX. That was
that's the
a
ones that
it
your
was.
parents get you
It,
because they don't want you to get into you.
do
They
all
don't
the
want you
tricks.
to
well, the
and
parents,
get your hand
I
stuck
thought
in
they
or
were,
your foot stuck
I
in the
got it for,
spokes.
yeah, I thought it looked cool, and then I got like after that, I can't remember when it was.
It was also the
Oh,
time of like
Scooters,
kind of
scooters came out.
straps and zippers. I had a
yep.
jacket that had like lots
hmm
of
That
pockets
was
with
middle school,
lots of
Yeah.
man.
zippers and
That was
So
middle
straps and all
school.
kinds
here's
of
a
shit.
here's the thing about Steve. Let me tell you a little nugget
No.
about Steve.
Okay.
Yeah,
God
let me tell
damn
you
it.
a little nugget about
All
Steve
right,
here.
I'll own this.
That Steve was heavily into Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
I
There were
mean
times.
everybody.
No. Here's the thing though.
Everybody
Steve
was.
had the silver glove that he
Yes.
wore all the time.
He used to wear that in the limes, dude.
Yeah, he had the glove. He would wear the glove, the one
I didn't
glove.
wear it in the limes because that
Yes,
was
you
it's
did. I
no,
remember
it
you
didn't. It was
having the
way too
glove for that.
small. You know how I know it's way too
Silly.
small? Because I still fucking have it. I still have
Yes,
it.
I
yes.
thought you
Look,
wore
look
that in
at
the
this.
limes.
Look at
Uh,
no. It was way
he
too
wore the.
small. Like I
No,
can't. I don't
he
need
he
like.
was in single digits when he wore that thing. He was
Yeah,
like,
no. Like I can't. There's like I can't put my hand in it. It's.
but
But yeah,
yeah,
here
it
it is. There were
silver,
socks too, but the socks
sil,
obviously I don't
yeah,
have. But I don't know how I
silver.
somehow
I don't know
maintained this
how.
thing.
Yeah, some silver sparkly little glove that he would wear all the damn time.
I will tell you that's probably not as bad as I had
The rat tail.
a. Well, there was a rat tail, but that was very brief. I had a.
Had a rat tail.
It was a it was a shirt made of sweatshirt material that
Mhm.
had cut off arms
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
And
a
a cut off
cut off
Midriff?
midriff, and
Yeah.
it said "beat it."
Yep. Yep. Mhm.
It
Yep.
said "beat it."
You
Yeah,
know what's
it
funny
did.
that'd be worth right now?
No, no, no. One
I'd
more
imagine
quick
someone in LA wearing that right now.
one more quick funny
You
story
know what's
about
crazy though?
Steve.
This fucking glove is 40 years old.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
That's
is.
nutty.
The time that I pissed Steve off with his big wheel.
Oh yeah, that was just an asshole thing to do.
What would you do?
So, Steve had a big wheel. It was that had a little clicker thing on it. It had a little spring that when you drove the big
The
wheel,
big
Boink,
wheel would go and it made a it was
it would
supposed to make
click.
like an engine type of a noise. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be your noise. Yeah.
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 It drove me batty because he did it all the time. All the time.
I mean, it
I
was my
got
big
so,
wheel.
I got sick of it. And when he wasn't around, I got a screwdriver and I removed
Like an
the little
asshole.
spring.
Oh,
He was so mad. Oh, he was so mad.
oh, man,
Big wheel didn't have a noise anymore.
Yeah. But
what was your reaction when you found out your big wheel didn't have a noise?
I don't know. I don't remember specifically. It
yeah,
sucked
it just
because
Remember
I
your
liked
pool
the
with all the
noise. So
bees?
yeah.
yeah.
Remember like being at your pool? I remember being at your pool and there was like bees everywhere.
Oh my God. With the bees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was high school though. That was
That was high school. No, we're
that was a different.
yeah.
That's many
We're
years later.
we're talking like when Steve was like 7 years old.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
6, 5,
Why didn't
6,
you
really
when you
young.
were sick?
Because
We
it was
were
a big
still
I
wheel.
didn't know you
By
you
the
were
time I
like
was
still
7,
living.
I think I had a real
Yeah.
bike. All
But
that stuff. It's 10:30.
it's 10:30 and I think we've got a we've taken our stroll down memory lane.
Stroll
We're way
down
off of
memory
D&D at this
lane, way off of
way off.
D&D. Next
Yeah.
time we'll get back and there will be the assault.
Oh,
Hopefully.
so just as a reminder, next time I'm gonna be in a different time zone. You may need to like just send me a reminder.
You can be in Vegas or where are you
No,
going?
no, I'm gonna be in New Orleans next week.
Oh, okay.
Game and
Have fun on your
stream on
trip,
here.
What's that?
BC. I
Oh,
said have
thank.
fun on your trip in BC.
Yeah, yeah. I'm leaving on Friday, so I'll be driving down. I'll be driving down this weekend, going to New Orleans, and we'll be down in the South for a couple weeks. But yeah,
Get some beignets and some
beignets.
Ben Wall balls.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
if anybody's watching, thanks for
I don't
joining
know.
us.
Yeah. Yep.
And
We're
we're
Dicks in the
out.
dark. Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Peace out.
Beignet. It is beignets, right? It's beignets. It's the powdered donut
Oh
things.
my God, it's a beignet.
Going over